first full day, we saw St. Stephen's Cathedral. The inside was absolutely beautiful. Around that area, there were so many shops, and the architecture of all of them were so stunning. We had lunch at Cafe Central, and the food and interior were both amazing. About to head out. We're gonna go to the Belvedere Palace right now. This is my outfit for the day. It's super sunny today, which is nice. Before the first 2 days we got here, it was super rainy and really cold. So yeah, just really happy the weather is good today. The Belvedere Palace was huge and completely stunning. We also explored the Schönbrunn Palace, and the garden was insanely big. It took us more than half the day to actually get through the garden. Hey guys, we just got back to our hotel room after a day of exploring in Vienna. Today we went to the Schönbrunn Palace. They had a huge garden that we spent half the day walking around in. It was very beautiful. And then after that, we went across the street to the Technology Museum, which was really cool. What was your favorite part of the Technology Museum? Because my husband's a super nerd, so.
I like their super old CNC that is programmed using punch cards.
That's the most exciting thing he saw in there. They also had massive trains, lots of different steam engines, so highly recommend seeing those. Yesterday, I didn't really have that much time to vlog, but we went to St. Stephen's Cathedral, which was beautiful. We also went to the Hofburg. There's tons of museums. We went to the CC Museum. We had Austrian food the first night, and it was really good. I had stew, and my husband had a collection of different meats. He really liked the sausages. And then we went to sushi today actually, and the food was really good. Yesterday we went to a really yummy dumpling place. It's highly rated, and they have a really tiny menu, but the food is delicious. And it's called Lao Lao. So tonight we're just gonna finish watching Avatar and just call it a night. We're still kind of jet lagged, haven't been sleeping that well, so oh, just relaxing. Then we headed over to Melk. Then we went to Salzburg. We saw the Sound of Music tour, and it was so fun. Then we went to Hallstatt. The scenery was absolutely beautiful there. It was the most touristy spot I would say we went to though. We saw the salt mine there, which is the oldest known one in the world. Then our last stop was Munich, Germany. There were so many beautiful palaces, parks, and beer gardens there. We also went to Olympia Park, walked around there all day, and explored BMW World. Hey guys, we are back home. Our trip was amazing. We saw 5 cities altogether. In Austria, we saw Vienna, Melk, Hallstatt, Salzburg, and then we also saw Munich in Germany. My favorite ones were Vienna and Munich. Vienna is just so lively, clean, beautiful, and so is Munich. The food was also amazing there. It was definitely more healthier than the US as well. Even the pastries, just, I feel like they were just as good, but definitely way less sugar and cream. The public transportation system there is amazing. So anywhere you are, you're 5 minutes away from a subway, train, underground train station, and their underground train stations are unreal. They literally have shopping malls underground, and they also have pastry shops, sandwich shops under there. It's crazy, and I wish the US had stuff like that. So some of my favorite things about Austria and Munich is that when you go out to restaurants, it's more of a social experience. The servers don't even come bother you. You have to flag them down. They just let you hang out and eat for hours, and everyone around you is just sitting, chatting, not on their phones. They're just having fun with their friends and family for hours. And it's really nice because in the US, I feel like the second you're done eating, you feel a little bit rushed, like you need to leave immediately, which is understandable here because the servers do not make what they deserve here and they survive on tips. So if you are at a table and there's a wait, you know, you're holding them back from tips. So I did really like there how laid back it was at the restaurants and the whole service industry there. I also loved how many outdoor cafes there were. Like every single restaurant had a beautiful outdoor section, and you just feel completely part of a community. Anywhere you go, you're not alone. Everybody is walking outside. Everyone is taking the trains there to get anywhere. There's not really that many cars. The people were also super friendly there. I would say in Munich, my favorite part was all the beer garden. We just had this beautiful Chinese tower, and it was I don't think it was the biggest beer garden in Munich, but I think it was the second biggest one. It's right by the English Garden if you want to check it out. It's beautiful. The food is amazing. I personally loved all the food I tried. Definitely have to have their different sausages, their stews. Their potato salad is very different than the US, and their beer is amazing, of course. I usually don't drink that much beer, but there I had quite a bit. I just love the feeling of how much of a community you felt. Here sometimes you can feel a bit isolated. I also work from home, so that's why I'm in a lot of extracurricular things after work, so I actually get interaction outside of, you know, my normal friends and family. You're always surrounded by people, and yeah, it was really nice to go there. I would say definitely stick to Austrian food. Their Indian food is really good too. It is very different than the Indian food in the US because my go-to is chicken tikka masala here, and everyone knows that one, right? It's orange colored, very creamy, but there it was green. It had, I'm not really sure exactly what it had in it, but it was so different. It was really delicious though, but yeah, it's really interesting to see how different each culture's interpretation of food is. I also really like that, and sushi, dumplings, all that food was amazing there. Their cappuccinos had them every day, super smooth. I think the only food I did not like there, and I shouldn't have ordered it in the first place, but it was Mexican food. It's funny, there, you know, the restaurant we went to had amazing reviews. But when I ordered my burrito, it didn't come with rice and beans, which I kind of expected. It instead came with fries, so it was kind of weird. But their chips and salsa, instead of chips and salsa, it's chips and mustard, which I find really funny. But yeah, I would just say that Austria and Munich are places that you absolutely have to experience yourself. The pictures, videos just don't do it justice, and it's just really good to see how different lifestyles are and how different people are all around the world. It's beautiful to see, and I feel so blessed to have gone with my husband, but it really is like a different life over there. I'm really glad we went, and it was just so nice to have a break from work. We went for 2 weeks, so it was a really good break. I do have to go back to work tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes because I'm super jet lagged. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.